If you're like me, you probably thought the recent discussion around pronouns and how people identify was a new thing. Well, it turns out it's not at all. Here to enlighten us on the subject is author of the book, What's Your Pronouns? Beyond He and She, Professor Dennis Barron. Hello, Professor. Thank you for writing this book. Let's start with the basics here, because when I first heard about this debate, I was like, now, what's a pronoun again? So just give us that basic grammar lesson.
Okay, a pronoun, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's a word class, or sometimes you call it a part of speech, and it's a little word that refers to some other word, usually another noun, sometimes another pronoun. So I refers to the speaker, you refers to not the speaker, somebody else that you're talking to.
Like, what was that, first grade? I was supposed to pay attention to that or something.
It's okay.
Yeah, but the debate that's been bubbling up, which is not a new debate, is some people don't want to be referred to as he or she. They want to be referred to as they or other words. But this goes way back. This is not a new thing at all.
Right. It seems new because it's in the news a lot now, the last 10 years or so. People ask you what your pronoun is. They designate their pronoun in their email or on their bio on social media, something like that. But actually the discussion about what we now call the gender pronouns, the ones that refer to a person and whether they're masculine or feminine or non-binary or trans or whatever, the discussion goes back to the late 1700s, and people have been coining pronouns because there's no pronoun in English that covers masculine, feminine, and anybody else who doesn't identify on the binary.
Do you see they catching on more so than ever?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
yes.
Have we reached that tipping point in the language?
Oh, we reached that hundreds of years ago.
Oh, okay.
They has been a common singular as well as plural in English since 1375 at least.
Wow. So people put this grammar debate up there, and it doesn't really
That's
hold.
old, right? And it was not controversial until maybe the later 18th and 19th century, when grammarians, in quotes, experts, started to say, well, you can't say they for one person. But people have been saying it for hundreds of years. Writers, well-known writers, Dickens, Jane Austen, Shakespeare, Milton, all these people have been using singular they for hundreds of years.
Well, thank you so much for the information. There's so much more to learn, and you can learn it in the book, What's Your Pronoun? A read that I think everyone should take the time to dive into. We'll be back in a moment.